What's up, guys? I'm Jay.
I'm Marcus.
And we're
the BrewGuys.
So, yeah.
JJJuliusss.
Yes. Tree House. Hit us with a Tree House.
This is the daddy.
I feel like, so I've had regular Julius, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had regular Julius together.
Julius.
There's
JJJuliusss and there's King JJJjuliusss. So this is the dad.
Yep.
King is the grandpa, and Julius is the child experiment.
And for Treehouse lovers and non-Treehouse lovers, doesn't matter, I guess.
Well, if you're not a Treehouse lover, you just turn this off because that's weird.
Treehouse is definitely on a different level for most.
You could not like IPAs, I think, and like Treehouse's IPAs. They're that unique.
That's fair.
They taste more like juice.
They are juicy.
Most of them.
Typically soft mouthfeel. Yeah, I'm not mad at you for saying that. I think that's okay. I'm not gonna say Julius is gateway for most people to get them into it. I mean, you got to be there, but yeah, I think they're you never forget when you've had Julius. Still to this day, I don't think I.
Oh.
What's your best Treehouse right now?
Haze.
Haze. Yeah.
I love Haze.
That's really good.
I don't know what it is, but in my palate, it's the perfect beer. I don't know if there's a beer that could top it. It's so good.
So, yeah, Haze is great.
I won't lie, I had two and I drank them by myself. I wasn't sharing them with anybody.
Mine is still, we've had Perfect Storm. Have you put it up? Yeah, Perfect Storm. This is fantastic. But
it was fantastic.
It's still going to be super sad for me.
Oh, that was good.
Don't know why. The something about the whole... Yeah, that's a different level. Yeah. I remember the head on that being very wonky. Super big bubbles and soft. And it
wasn't bright white. It had that little tinge to it. Like part of the beer was in the
super, foam. And it really resonates with the artwork because I think that one has like pine needles on it.
It does.
Black with red. Yep. Right? And it's really resinous and piney and... God, I don't know what's wrong with me that I like that stuff. Like, I mean, there's a couple beers. One of my, somebody close to me asked me, "Oh, do you like that beer?" And I think it was a Dark Horse. They have like a triple oaked something. I'll figure out what it is. It's a stout anyway. Of course, that's the stout with me. But it's like, they said, "Well, what is it like?" And I said, "It's like licking the side of an oak tree." And they're like,
"That's delicious.
That doesn't sound good at all." And I said, "No, it's fantastic." And so the piney, resinous, oaky stouts and piney, resinous any IPAs, they do something to me for sure. The fruit and citrus does a lot, but I don't know what it is about that makes it kind of different.
Everybody's palate is different.
Yeah, mine seems to be all kind of weird. Let me go ahead and pull up our spreadsheet here for Julius. Since I don't know how to say it.
You gotta say it excited. Julius.
Yeah, that's much better. You're better at that than I am.
It's almost like you're at a game. This is like you said in our previous video. This is our sports right now.
You're like a.
You gotta get into it.
Do you know what the horns are called? The really loud horns at like soccer games and stuff. I don't know why I know this.
The bambugas or whatever they are.
They're called vuvuzelas.
Vuvuzelas.
I don't know why I know that. Do you know why I know that? Because I don't know why I know that. Like I should know that. Yeah, that's true. It's a soccer thing. That's probably why I know that. It might be a World Cup thing. That's probably why I know that. Yeah, I don't know why I know vuvuzelas is a horn.
You know vuvuzelas and stouts. I know football, American football, and IPAs.
Yeah, it's called balance. Balance. Everything needs balance in life. There's a life lesson right there from the BrewGuys. Right. Write that down immediately. So
who wants to be with themselves? Oh, that sounds awful. I'd hate myself.
Sometimes it's okay, but no. In short stints, I typically talk to myself. It's not good. Yeah. No, this is better. I appreciate it. Huh? Yeah. So, well, you brought this out, so
hey, this is you. I did the last one. I'll give you the honors.
Just gonna. I mean, so artwork wise. This seems a little out of their wheelhouse to me.
This is just letting you know. This can's about the beer.
Have they changed this, or is this normal? This is normal?
All the Julius's are orange.
I must be thinking of King Julius, because King Julius has a weird... There's something...
They're all different. So the Julius can is this, but it's the whole thing is orange. There's no sticker on the can. It's just an orange can with their tree on it. So this one has the sticker.
So is this the newer style? What are you thinking? Like, what have they changed on us, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. Unfortunately, I don't live close enough to know it when they change stuff.
Yeah, Massachusetts isn't close.
As long as they taste delicious.
So on yours, I don't know why it matters. They're both doing it now. I had to teach one of the girls this the other day. Just in case one of you don't know, for most of you probably beer files, but when you get bubbles sticking to things, surface area, like the inside of the glass, like I think is happening over here, it's called nucleation. It's an interesting thing, and not all beers nucleate the same. It's interesting. They actually make nucleation glasses. I actually have one. It's pretty cool. Oh. They etch the bottom of the glass with a laser, and it makes more surface area. The bubbles do that, and it's supposed to concentrate the aroma to your nose. I don't know if it's a gimmick or not, but it looks really cool.
And that's what matters.
I think that's in Arcadia, so that's Battle Creek. We have a very good friend. We have a very good friend that's a brewmaster there, and we're very concerned. Yeah. So they're having issues. So
numerous breweries in our state have shut down, and it doesn't look like they're going to reopen.
We're having we're sending very, very hopeful thoughts to all of our local Michigan breweries in this time as well. Tough stuff. We'll support you when we can. I don't know.
Speaking of which, and we're going to do a video on it, but I had it. Shorts put out a beer.
Oh, here we go. Right.
That actually was impressive. The Ooze.
Shorts has put out beers that are impressive.
It's been a long time now. They put out so many at that one point that all of them started to kind of blend together. But this new one they put out, they made a milkshake IPA. We're going to have to do it on the show. It's pretty good.
There's a bug in here.
With matcha tea in it.
I like matcha tea.
It was good.
It's interesting. Nice. Let's give this one a smell. See what we think.
Oh my
god. Okay. Soft, of course. No surprise there on the mouthfeel. I can smell it's going to be soft. Smell the can. It's actually a little better.
So creamy.
It's a little concentrated there. Creamy. Great
Did
color.
they make this in a cologne?
Milky.
I would wear this.
I want you to smell like that. That's weird.
I don't think my wife would like it.
This is haze-esque as far as the density. Would you say? Yeah. Color is maybe a touch lighter.
It almost
yeah.
Tangerine.
So, on aroma, what do you think you'd give it?
I like it. I'd give it a 4.3.
Okay, 4.3 is fair. I'm going to go 4.25. I think it's very good. General appearance. I actually think, I don't know if I remember. Let me jump back real quick. Let me cheat for a second. You guys can see that too. Appearance, I gave Perfect Storm a 4. Yeah. I think this is better, appearance-wise.
Yeah. It's a little brighter. It's still strawy color, kind of.
I don't know why. Maybe brighter. It's, I'm going to blame the lights, but this is our constant. This is our lights, so I think I'm going to jump ahead of you and do 4.25
I agree
as
with
well.
That.
Okay.
And the 4.25.
I think it's very pretty.
It's pretty.
I think it's very nice.
The only thing left to do now is to...
Well, yeah, we have to. Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is,
Oh, man.
very different head character than... It's starting to open up as I move it around. It's very smooth looking.
It's smooth tasting.
It's very acidic. A little more acidic than Perfect Storm.
Yeah.
Good example. This reminds me of a Holmes. I'm trying to think of what it is.
Oh, this is so good.
What does this remind me of? Citrusy, less pineapple, less mango,
piney.
More piney, very resinous. Not super sap resinous, not even sap resinous. Close. What am I missing?
So good.
Good mouthfeel. Acidity is turned up a little bit.
Yeah, and the CO2 is a little down from the other one, which I like.
You think?
I think it's more... The flavor's a little more powering than...
Okay. I see that. Good legs, though. Look at the legs. Jeez.
Oh, I can feel the legs making my throat happy.
I'm trying to figure it out.
It might taste a little bit like Tone.
Tone-esque.
This is better.
Different finish, though.
Yeah.
Way different finish. Cleaner.
Yeah.
the really long delay on the hops. It kind of hangs with you.
It is. It's like you take a drink.
We should probably get a lot better at like articulating.
You took another drink and you didn't know it. That's what it's like, though.
It is.
It's like you took a drink, you swallow it, and you get another flavor.
I wish I could remember, like baseline beers. Like what was the celery beer?
The celery beer.
I don't remember what the celery. Well, it was on draft, so we don't have one.
Yeah,
I've got cans. I've got Dead Soldiers.
We did have it. We did have it in a can.
In a can?
Yeah.
Did we?
I don't remember what it was.
This, okay, let me go back. Let me go different. Let's go to Transient. This reminds me of a sweeter, stronger, just generally turned up version of one of the Transients.
I think it tastes like
I'm not getting it.
The juice is loose on steroids.
There you go. Maybe that's what it is. There's something there that's transient to me. No funk.
No.
None. Clean.
Yes.
Acidic, clean.
Like this
hoppy.
is what you're getting. If you don't like it, F off. This isn't for you.
So am I wrong in saying that this is less juicy to me?
Yeah. It's drier and it's got more bite.
But the whole
but
idea
it still
behind
has some juicy. This is.
I mean,
it's an American IPA. It's not a New England IPA.
Yeah, but Julius is. You know what? You know where that name comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You remember? Do you remember the places in the mall?
Mm-hmm. Orange Julius.
What was it called? Orange Julius.
Orange Julius.
Yeah, it's like super, and that's what this whole thing is based on, right?
Yeah.
And it does even has the same color. Were you a fan of those as a kid? I wasn't either. Isn't that weird? I think
it seemed healthy. I
feel like my parents were.
Yeah.
It was like a creamsicle thing. There's something weird about it. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a kid thing.
Clearly.
Yeah. But then again, I mean, make no mistake, we could tell some stories about like.
I probably like it now.
Yeah, we could tell some stories about like 15-year-old me, and I had like a.
We're drinking
pretty sure there was like a case of Milwaukee's Beast that ended up being like. Yeah, my first beers were not memorable.
No.
I really started at the bottom. That's really where you.
I started at Natty Light.
Yeah, you don't want to start at the top.
We drank so
much. If you started here, you wouldn't even know what to do.
If you live next to Tree House and that's the only beer you have, your life is just that's downhill from there.
Yeah.
That's being spoiled.
Yeah, I'm excited. We are trying to work on planning a trip out that direction.
For sure.
I've had some friends that have been there, and it's quite an experience. So
we might have to go this fall. There's no football on, or we can't go to any football games because there's no fans.
We'll make our own sport.
We can watch some sports from Treehouse's parking lot.
Right, no doubt. What are you going to give?
Flavor?
Julius.
4.85.
Whoa.
I love it.
All right. Don't come out. Just coming out shooting.
It.
This is a Marcus beer. I'm going to take note. I want to make sure I know what a Marcus beer is.
It's so good.
It's pretty fantastic. I'm not going to lie.
It's real.
Oh, I'm on the fence right now.
It's real hard for people to understand when you have a world-class beer, which this is, on everything is checked in, it's world-class. It's hard for beers to compare when your front end, your middle, and your back end are all here.
Yeah,
there's no drop down.
No, there's not much letdown.
So when you try other beers, you compare it to it kinda, and it's not fair, but
it's hard to compare. It doesn't make sense.
It's not Treehouse's fault.
No.
But this beer is that.
Yeah.
The top end's here, the middle's here, the aftertaste is here.
Yeah, it's very turned up. There's no. I have to agree.
If you like IPAs.
I don't know why my brain searches for a comparison. Like I have to find. There's not much.
I'm glad I don't do that.
No,
it's hard.
I feel like I have to.
Hard.
Yeah, it's a thing.
What'd you give it? Sorry, I was in.
No, you're good. On flavor, I think this is absolutely a 4.65. Now, I think I did this on Perfect Storm too. I think this is a little bit. This might actually be a better mouthfeel than Perfect Storm, and I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna jump and see what I gave. I'll see if I Perfect Storm. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought. If you guys saw that, I was a 4.75 on mouthfeel for. I'm gonna do something. You know, like I'm a stout mouthfeel type of guy. I like that. I like that hang time. I like that bark. I like the smooth. I like the creamy. This is different. It's it's a 4.85 for me. I think it's fantastic as far as that goes, especially mouthfeel. What would you give it?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Oh, We need like a horn or
I
something.
don't know. I don't know
mouthfeel.
of a beer I could find that would make my mouth feel as happy as
Let me
that
think
one does.
about it. Let me think about it.
Besides haze. It's that to me. This and haze.
Now let me.
Perfect
All
mouthfeel.
right. Let me play devil's advocate. My chair's like I'm gonna like fall backwards. Wee. Let me play devil's advocate. Okay, this and haze. Who has a better mouthfeel? Just mouthfeel. I'm not talking about anything else. I mean, well, I know I'm going on your memory.
Haze.
Really?
It's a little
By how
cloudier,
much?
a little pillowier.
By how much?
Not much.
2%, 10%, 20%?
10-ish%.
Okay.
It's just that cloudy, pillowy feel. But for this
I know what you
beer
mean.
with that mouthfeel, it's just like...
But look at the legs in this.
I know.
I don't think. Do you think? Do
Haze
you think
is-
haze has that kind of legs? Look at it's still up there.
I think it's close.
It's crazy.
And everybody's mouth is different.
That's crazy. Overall, what would you check this in? Let's pretend we're in Massachusetts, because why not? That's fun. I mean, I like it here too.
I would...
I have sludge in mine. I have proteins. Yummy. What do you think? Oh, there's also a gnat or something in here. What's the name?
Overall, 4.75.
Okay. Marcus says 4.75. I. Oh god, it's already at a 92 before it calculates.
You're gonna screw it up.
No, I won't screw it up.
It's good for an IPA.
I'm pretty sure overall I gave like Perfect Storm. I think this is better than Perfect Storm. I like the can on Perfect Storm. I like everything about Perfect Storm. I wish I knew right now what I gave Super Sap, just because. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 because that's an honest
same
review.
thing you gave with Perfect Storm.
I gave it a 4.35. Oh no, I did give it. Yeah, I think though there's parts of this that I like more. I like the mouthfeel more. The appearance is better.
I think it's got more pop to it.
It does. It's the acidity. It's crisp. I'm still gonna check it in at a 4.50 though. I gotta find that one. I gotta find that one. There's one out there. This might be pretty close. This is
92.
probably. I'm gonna call this a 90. Like in my world, this is a 95, which is for any IPA for me is like that's huge.
It's up there.
That's huge.
Oh.
So 92. That's beyond world class. We're up in the higher limits. We're up
Elite.
into the elite of the
Elite.
best of the best of the best.
I've never had a King
I don't
Julius. I couldn't imagine what that one even tastes like. So I couldn't even imagine a King Julius. I mean, like, this is so good. It's supposed to be another level above that.
Right.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Like you take
think
a
we
drink
need
and
to-
just
yeah.
start crying. It's so delicious. Like you just touched heaven with your mouth.
So I only know probably two. I'm gonna guess 2 or 3 human beings that have had King Julius. So if you're one of those 3 human beings that I'm thinking of, you know who you are. And B, I want you to try to comment on this video or let us know. I want to know, like...
I want to know the difference.
Yeah,
Like,
what
is it
the-
cloudier?
Are we
Is it
going...
heavier?
Is it more
brighter?
imperial? Are we step... Yeah.
Is it more boozy?
Sweet.
There's all sorts of questions.
There's got to
We
be
need
something
answers.
there. Yeah. Hit the subscribe button for us.
Click the bell.
Hit the bell.
It'll let you know.
That's right.
Maybe that we got a King Julius. You never know.
Right, exactly. Also, look quick for sports are not happening, but we are working on a trend we call second fermentation. I might work on one this evening. Basically, Marcus gets studio time by himself to rant about whatever he wants to. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be the quarantine. It could be sports. Typically sports related. Just
Probably gonna be sports.
You gotta know him. It's sports related. With me, it's gonna be disc golf related or just human society in general. And some of those might be from our home. Some of those might be from in here. We'll see. That's something we want to add. And also, make sure you're checking out our Instagram. We love talking to people. We find out, we totally hook up with all kinds of people.
Yeah.
Hop Rat, Ferment. Oh God, I always forget what they're called. What's the ferment place?
Freaky fermentation.
Freaky Fermentation. Sorry.
Hoppy floppy.
Hobby Flop. You know, like there's
Oh,
so many
really?
great people out there that are just doing
The beer
what they're
community
doing.
is
The beer
fantastic.
community is fantastic. We appreciate them. We love being a part of it. We love talking to them all the time. Makes our day most of the time, especially times like these. So, yeah, check that out for us. Check out our social media across the board. Linktree's built into our Instagram, Therealbrewguys. And if you have
we're not the fake ones.
No, how
We
could
don't like those guys.
No, it couldn't be. So, matter of fact, I forgot to tell you, I had to. I kept
the mask on.
I kept the mask beard for. I don't know if I can zoom in.
I see it.
I kept the mask beard for you today. I didn't fix the beard. I had to wear a mask all day, like 9 hours. So, mask beard is a thing. It's like hat head, but different. I thought you'd like that, so I kept it for you. Yeah, awesome to see you guys again. Thank you for checking us out and making it all the way through the video. We appreciate that very much. Please hit a like for us. We very much appreciate that. If there's something you want us to see us try, beer-wise or any other way, I guess. We'll try some weird stuff, I guess.
Comments.
Why not?
Concerns.
Yeah.
Recommendations. Everything.
Yep. Absolutely. Good to see you guys. Awesome to drink some Tree House, not something you see every day. Awesome Massachusetts treat.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.